There were more than 1,200 hands-off protests nationwide today. This was the scene from protests in the Bay Area. Organizations including labor unions, civil rights groups, LGBTQ+ advocates, all protesting the policies of President Trump, the actions of Elon Musk. They're speaking out against new tariffs, the firings of thousands of federal employees. At Ocean Beach in San Francisco, protesters formed a human banner reading "Hands Off Democracy." KRON 4's Lindsey has more on other protests across the city.
It's moments like this that put an exclamation point in how weird a time we're living. It's kind of wild that we need to tell each other to calm down, that we actually have to come out and protest against our own government.
Thousands of protesters at San Francisco's Civic Center Plaza joining in on the nationwide Hands Off rally.
Show me what democracy looks like! This is what democracy looks like!
The vibrant crowd, filled with passionate speakers and activists holding handmade signs, expressed their commitment to defending democracy. For Chanel Matney, democracy means standing up for people who don't have a voice.
I'm a proud American, I'm a black woman, I'm a scientist, and I'm just so heartbroken to see what's happened to our country. The way that we're no longer robustly supporting research, the way that we're no longer supporting immigrants, the way that we're no longer supporting the most vulnerable among us, and I just won't stand for it.
Matney works in the neuroscience field. She says many of her friends and colleagues who worked for the CDC or FDA have either been fired or laid off.
It's horrible. America historically has been a global leader in advancing biomedical research for a cure. Folks in HHS, CDC, FDA being let go, we're really threatening the future of cures.
Another protester, Thomas Joubert, says he doesn't recognize the United States of America.
It's just looking like we're losing our safety, we're losing our security, we're losing our democracy, we're losing our rights. And now they're trying to eliminate our history. You know, I don't know what else could be worse in a situation with our government. This isn't the government that I grew up with.
Shauna Hudley, agreeing with Matney and Joubert, having the same fears that the U.S. is losing its democracy. As an OBGYN, Hudley proudly says she's dedicated her life to women's health. She decorated an umbrella that reads "Hands Off," with shingles on the side reading Medicare, NPS, FDA, and more.
I just really fear us headed towards a nationalistic Christian nation where there's no rights for women. We're just chattel to have babies, and we have no ability to, to be independent and be ourselves. So we're going to lose all the gains we've made in the last 300 years.
Matney also expressing disdain for Elon Musk's role of downsizing government. She says people coming together in solidarity sends a strong message to policymakers.
He's dirtier than mud, which of course makes sense. That's very on par for him as a corrupt businessman. Musk is a big boy. He can handle himself. I don't think he needs Trump's help.
When asked about the protests, the White House said in a statement that President Trump's position is clear. He will always protect Social Security and Medicare and Medicaid for eligible beneficiaries. In San Francisco, Lindsey Ford, KRON 4 News.
Those people in the Bay Area joining tens of thousands across the country, a lot of demonstrators protesting President Trump and his policies. Again, demonstrations from Boston, Atlanta, Charlotte, for example, held hands-off marches in support of education, immigration, health care, Social Security. Protesters saying the president is attacking the institutions they rely on every day.